How's it going tonight, guys? It is Friday evening once again. We've gone through an entire week. Now we're getting geared up for the weekend. And I am stoked to be giving you guys this message because it is something that's going to launch your weekend into absolute amazingness. I don't even know if that's a word, but that's what it's going to be for you if you can take this advice right here, okay? Something to pump you up, something to live your life by, a new creed, so to speak, a new philosophy, a new way to look at things, okay? I was listening to the song. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's kind of been circling around a lot now. Macklemore did his recent music video with his grandma, and it's the song Glorious, okay? Awesome song. I love it. Honestly, I just love it. Anytime I'm about to do something for business, anytime I'm about to do anything meaningful, I really like just listening to it because it gets me thinking. You know, the chorus is awesome. I love it. But there's a line in there that stuck out to me that you guys can kind of see from the title. Okay? You only die twice. Right? That's not his line. What he says, I heard you die twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. Twice, guys. Once when they bury you, and the second is the last time that somebody mentions your name. I want you to think about your life right now. As you're about to go into the weekend, I want you to think, you should use this to gauge all of your actions. Your end goal should be to have such a long distance between your burial and the second time that you die that it's like you lived a whole nother life or two. Do you guys get what I mean? Like really think about that. Think for just a moment. Oftentimes people die and there's like 2 or 3 people that show up. You know, and it happens all over the place, all over the world, all over the U.S., everywhere. There's times where people die, and there's only a handful of people that show up. And generally, now this isn't always the case, but generally it's because that's the amount of people that they affected in their life. Think about your life right now. Think about when you die. Would you prefer there to be an empty room? Would you prefer there to be hundreds of people that you touched, people that are there because you meant something to them? And your name, your legacy, your life lives on. And you keep going. It's 60 years after you're dead. And people are still like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad for this person. I'm so glad for you. They're thinking, maybe they're reading through old journals, they're reading through family history, I don't know. Okay, they're reading through stuff, and they're like, I am so thankful for that person in our lineage, in our family, in our friendship, in our life. Because without them, we wouldn't be here. And whatever that is for you, you might be thinking, man, spiritually, I could help somebody on their path. Because of me spiritually, I could help align kids upon kids upon kids. Business-wise, you might be thinking, well, I succeeded so much in business that I set my family up for the future. And now because of where I was, how high I built it up, now they were able to build up even higher. Right? Maybe you're thinking more along the lines of personal lives. You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of big speakers. I don't know if you ever heard of Nick Vujicic. Guarantee once the guy dies, he's going to live on in a lot of people's memories. There's going to be a lot of people who say, I'm here today because he came and spoke and he allowed me to push past my obstacles in life. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Nick. Do you guys understand? Like that could be you though. There could be people saying that about you. You've just got to judge every action that you take. Going into the weekend, it can be hard. A lot of people take the weekend, they want to use it just to party. They want to use it to relax. They're like, oh, I can't do anything tough. I just worked all week. How do you want your life to be? Do you want those two deaths to be close together? Or do you want them to be as far apart as possible? Think about that, guys. Just think about it and let that guide all of your actions. Let that guide all of your choices. And think about how you're going to treat people with that in mind. You guys have an amazing weekend. I'm pumped for what this weekend is going to bring, because weekends are what you use to launch yourself into an amazing week. Everybody thinks all the work's done in the week. No. The weekend gives you that foundation, gives you that preparation just to rocket launch yourself into the next week. You guys have an amazing weekend. Have an awesome week. And I look forward to talking to you again next Friday on Friday Motivation. Night-night, guys.